I'm going to show you how I pinch out my tomatoes. Tomatoes come in two forms. You can either get determinate tomatoes or bush tomatoes. They're the ones that grow to a certain height, and that's why they're called determinate, because their height is predetermined by the type of tomato they are. These are the ones that you don't pinch out, so you just let them be. So you get side shoots on those and you just let them grow. The other type of tomato is one that's called a vine tomato, often known as an indeterminate tomato, and those tomatoes are the ones that will just keep growing. So unlike determinate ones that will stop at a certain height and stop growing, indeterminate tomatoes will just keep going. So they're the ones that would be essentially trained up a vine, or trained up a string, or trained up a bamboo cane, and they're the ones that you pinch out the side shoots on. So I'm just going to show you how I do that. Okay, so this is one of the tomatoes I've got. This is a plum tomato called San Marzano. It's a vine tomato, or a indeterminate, so it does need its side shoots pinching out. So you've got your main stem, which is here. You've obviously got your leaf branches that come off, and then above a leaf branch I've got another stem forming. So these are the side shoots that you want to pinch out. If you left that side shoot, it would just form another big stem. In some ways that will obviously produce more tomatoes, but you'll find that they're smaller and the plant won't devote its attention to producing fruit. It will just keep creating side shoots. So with a vine tomato, the best thing to do is remove those side shoots and just have one main stem. So to remove them, try and do that without wiggling the camera too much. It's really simple. You just snap it off. You don't need to use secateurs, they just snap quite easily. There we go. Does the plant no harm at all. If I bend round here, you can see there's another one. So this is a leaf branch, and then I've got another stem forming. Now this one's a bit bigger, but again, it doesn't matter if you just pinch it off. They're quite satisfying actually to break off, she says. There we go. Now if you pop that in water, that will form roots itself, so you can propagate some plants for free, which is great. And the idea is that you pinch that out all the way along the plant, so you allow your leader to carry on growing, but the side shoots are pinched out. And there is one more here. Now this one is quite big. Again, it doesn't matter. Snap it off. There we go. So the plant now has one stem going all the way up it with its flower stems coming off. By contrast, I just want to show you this one. This is Super Marmande. It's a bush tomato, and I'm leaving all the side shoots on, so they always form above a leaf. There we go. There's one there, one there, one there, and in fact, early on, it had quite a good vigorous growth on, and it's obviously split in two here, so it's had a side shoot that's now formed part of the main stem. You can see that's very thick, both stems are really chunky, and then at the top it's splitting again. So remember, with a determinate one, the height is determined by the type of flower it is, or type of plant it is really. They'll stop growing at some point, leave all the side shoots on, whereas with the other type of tomato, you can see, let's have a look at that one at the back, much taller, one main stem, and all the side shoots have been removed.